Hey everyone, this is going to be the last 30 minutes of today's stream. We got more Star Wars for you though. We're in Axial Park.
It's time sensitive for It says the revision resets in 16 hours.
Where is that anyway?
Concierge. You can teleport to it.
It's actually, yeah, we can teleport to it. Let's do that. Yeah, so one of the, I was going to say, but we got a bunch of cutscenes there. Is one of the things I really liked about what I do know of Boruto is that when they do have an enemy that is super strong, they actually do call in Naruto and Sasuke to fight, and you get to see some pretty cool fight scenes.
Oh, interesting.
Like I saw one where Sakura was trying to beat this dude and couldn't, and Sasuke showed up and finished the fight for her. And rescued their daughter.
Oh, I think so.
So that's pretty neat. Bell spread escaped. But yeah, overall, eventually I'll give it a shot. Apparently at least they announced this before the COVID pandemic, but apparently the final season of Bleach was actually going to be turned into a anime.
Oh yeah, true.
But unfortunately, I've not heard anything about that since the pandemic. Which is too bad. Because I could just go read the manga to find out how it ends, but at the same time, I'm
really looking forward to seeing the fights that happen in the manga happen in.
Yeah, exactly.
I was always really cool with that. So there's gonna be some sick stuff.
Agreed. I haven't, like, I'm on what I think is the final fight in the manga. That's what I remember last. But it was against a dude with a power that I'm like, how the fuck could they possibly overcome this? Because, like, the dude controls reality. Like, Ichigo's going to fight him, and he's just like, he changed forms into his, like, Bankai / full bringer form, and the guy, suddenly his sword's broken, and Ichigo's like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, I just changed us to a reality where your sword's broken and you have no power. It's like, what? How the fuck do you deal with that? Short of having that power yourself, that seems pretty hard to overcome. Did you ever watch the live-action Bleach movie?
No.
Neither have I. I've heard some people say it was actually pretty decent. I was like, that can't be true. It can't be. Because the live-action movie they did for Death Note was pretty awful.
We're always convinced that they're bad.
Maybe. I mean, I'm always willing to give something a fair try. I mean, it's on Netflix. I can watch it while I'm grinding in Triangle Strategy. Okay, so many Underworld Syndicate plans. Dude, stop knocking me away. What the hell's my camera doing? But yeah, I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about Bleach getting its new season, so, or when it's going to receive its new season. But I like how they are making the the fuck is his name? Ishida's people. So dangerous.
Yeah.
Also like how Ishida, his dad, and Ichigo's dad are like fucking rivals, just like Ichigo and Ishida. History repeats. One of my favorite arcs in all of Bleach, though, was the Arrancar arc where they go to Hyokomundo.
Yes.
There's a lot of really good fights there.
It's my favorite character in the show is, or one of my favorite characters in the show is Ukiura, for sure.
Is who?
Ukiura, the guy like the.
Oh, Akira, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite too. It's like he's number 4, but he's got more power than a lot of the other ones. Which I think was on purpose. He hid that power. I really liked the fight with Neutra and Zaraki.
Yes.
That one was really entertaining. Also, can I just point out some similarities between Barragan and Gravelord Nito from Dark Souls 1? He's like a skeleton with this weird cloak that makes him immune to physical damage, and Barragan's basically the same fucking thing. I liked it. I was talking with Jeremy and we were like, we're really surprised there was never like a Musou game made for Bleach because it's the perfect game series for it.
It would be a good one.
Because like all the captains and lieutenants have like these really cool Zanpakuto and abilities that would translate really well to it, but they never did. I just realized this guy's like above Gold Elite. Fuck you, Commander Rigby. I really hate a lot of the Sith armor they have in this game. It looks so dumb. Alright, we were supposed to be rescuing hostages along the way, I guess. And we were just making our way through, killing everything. Oh, well, at least they're all dead. It makes it easy to go back and free them. You get credit for that too, right? There we go. Timed heroic, almost down. So did you ever go through and rescue hostages in real life as well?
My Saturday afternoon.
That's a good thing to be spending your Saturday afternoon on. I'm sure they appreciate it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or maybe they don't. Maybe they're just super rude.
Here
I'm glad I found someone who knows how to follow up talk with action.
So do you know how to follow up talk with action?
Yeah.
Is it action that's helpful, or are you just like going into like action scenarios causing explosions and shit, Michael Bay style?
It's just that I talk and follow up.
Okay. That makes sense. Speaking of action though, I'm gonna go see Thor Love and Thunder next week. Is it next week?
Nice.
Well, I guess technically the week after, because today's Saturday. But on the 13th?
I'm not in theaters person, so I'll wait till it comes out. They should literally release it simultaneously so I can pay for it. So,
I mean, that's what we did with Black Widow, and I don't regret that. But my brother and I go see them, and we have a really small theater where there's like nobody in it anyway, so that's the only reason we go to theaters.
yeah, no chance of that here.
Yeah,
Where are
exactly.
you going?
There's like something here for us to do, but I don't see it. Oh. Okay.
It's under-
Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the NPC wasn't like marked, but I talked to it, and it then shifted over to this.
Classic Bioware.
Yeah.
What the? How can you teleport while I'm blowing you up? You're a weak one.
He cares not. He got wrecked. Dead. Alright, well, that was easy. Alright, now we got trenches to defend. There's a escaped arc light here. Wait, hang on, is there something else for us to do there? Rocket tram support. It says that you still have something to do here.
You're gonna have to do the same thing.
Alright, talk to them and... Yep, here they come. Classic Star Wars. Actually, it didn't take too long. I like how they waited until these guys started fixing it to finish the job, though. Okay, there we go. Good thing I noticed that though. Got that out of the way for you. Okay, let's go to the mall today. Defeat Imperial forces at Republic trenches. So assume this is it. Yeah, okay. Good, kill 10 people. Look at this dude. He's just walking here. He's the Sith battler. He thinks he's cool. This guy dropped a yellow. What is it? Oh, bag of tech fragments. Dropping a lot of tech fragments on this planet.
Uh-huh.
So, Silly, what do you got planned for the rest of Saturday?
Dishes.
Yeah, you guys are gonna do dishes?
Gotta finish up some other end of the month related things.
Yes.
Never know who's watching the bot. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fair enough.
The answer is nobody. Not at least not the person we're concerned about. But I'm saying it anyway.
Fair enough.
Although Pac made no real peeps about me having an ultimate.
But having an what?
An ultimate weapon.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, huh? And I was like, yeah, it's been a long time. I've just been sitting in my bags.
ISO offered to run Uwu for me. And I was like, alright, that's fine. He made me unlock Sage, but I haven't actually unlocked it fully yet.
Incredible. You should just do his DSR projection pressure on
On my character? Yeah, I agree. This is another quest up here to pick up. That was not here a moment ago.
As in, what's the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't know that you would run an ultimate, so I assumed that it was done for you, or that you had been doing it randomly on days that we don't raid.
Oh, it was Hey, get what? How can you get?
Oh, fuck, that's hilarious. It does
Grip
not.
me.
Can I grab you? I can transpose, maybe. Hang on, do I have that ability? I don't have that ability. Oh, no, I don't have the transpose ability anymore. I might be able to get it. Hang on. Okay. Transpose. Allow.
It's about time you picked up. Damn, it's near death. Henley and Grissom aren't much better. The Imps have us locked down tight. They are not with Corsac, so I'm gonna guess that checkpoint land has been overrun too. I hope you're feeling generous, because our whole mission is in jeopardy unless someone out there can help us.
This better be good.
The Empire's got us trapped, but while they're busy, you could complete our objective. There's a network of surveillance cameras, ServNet, that covers the city and feeds back into monitoring stations here at Corsac Academy. My squad was supposed to infiltrate the Academy and disable those stations. Right now, the Republic can't blink without the Imps seeing it.
I can see why those stations need to go. What about you?
Don't forget about us. Just make sure those stations get disabled first. My squad and I are in the main building. We took out the monitors here before the Imps found us, but there are more nearby.
Yeah, more.
Stay sharp and hurry. We'll see you when you get here.
I feel like taking out the monitors is kind of pointless because they could just reroute them to something else.
No, that's it.
So you said you get to work from home the next few weeks, Sully?
I get to work home from home.
Primarily now?
As we're on summer hours, we have to be there 2% of the time, so we're there Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday.
That's right. You get the Friday off. I forgot about that. Well, hey, at least they're letting you work from home 50% of the time.
Yeah.
A lot of companies are like, no, we want you back in the office 100% of the time.
We're gonna, like, one of our managers was like, don't be surprised when they want that. In, like, after summer's over. Yeah. Hey, Miro, speaking of Naruto. On the first day of July, the tuning exam will begin.
Chunin exam?
Tuning exam.
For Bruto?
No, for the original show.
Oh.
It began on the first day.
Huh. I watched Naruto for the first time with my brother. Actually, I went to visit him when he was working at this. It was a school. It was called a school, but it was really just a summer camp. And we spent. He's like, I got this cool show to watch, and it was already on up to the end of the initial part of the tuning exam, so I got to see up to, I think when. Just after Rock Lee fought Gaara. Yeah, and then we had to wait to see like the next part of it, but it was quite a bit. Oh, what else we gotta do there? Defeat Imperials. Oh, we gotta defeat more Imperials. Okay. Yeah, so I got to watch like a good chunk of it when it first came out, which was pretty cool, or when I first saw it. I guess that's probably what hooked me to the series. More so than anything. Although, I do really like shonen animes. For the most part. That picture of Naruto talking to Luffy about how their time in the sun is done. And they're like, yeah, but the new kid, he represents our future pretty well, and it's Midoriya from My Hero Academia. And they're like, yeah, we learn from the best, so hopefully he does too. And it shows a picture of Goku with kid versions of Ichigo, Luffy, and Naruto. Because apparently, from what I was reading, Toriyama's studio really helped Bleach and Naruto get off the ground.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Because they all idolized Toriyama growing up as well, so that really helped. That their, I guess, hero was able to do that. And honestly, as far as shonen animes go, Dragon Ball Z really, or Dragon Ball, really set the stage for a lot of it. In terms of popularity growth. And to this day, I still remember the first episode of Dragon Ball Z I ever saw. It was the episode where Vegeta and Nappa are on Earth, and they decide to take a break because Goku and wait for Goku to come, and they tell them that they'll wait 3 hours, and Nappa's like all itching to do something, and Vegeta's like, Nappa, do I need to get you dewormed again? The fact that Vegeta asks Nappa if he needs to have him dewormed, it just stuck with me all those years. Now, obviously I've seen every episode leading up to that now, but at the time I had not. When I was a kid, watching Dragon Ball Z was it was something. We watched it on the Cartoon Network, and it was always so exciting because we'd get up to the end to something new in the Namek Saga, like the Ginyu Force showing up, and then it would drop you right back to the Raditz Saga and make you watch all the way back up through it again. You'd get like 1 or 2 new episodes, and it would drop you right back to the Raditz Saga again. They fucking love doing that. Or my dad would watch it on the channels that had already shown it the night before, and he'd know everything was happening, and he'd tease us. Like in Power Rangers when they had the White Ranger, and they started hinting about the White Ranger showing up, and then the episode where they were going to reveal who it was, they had it on a cliffhanger. My dad watched the next episode on one of the other networks, knew who it was before we did. Not that he gave a damn about Power Rangers, but he just wanted to fucking lord over us that he knew who it was.
As it
Fuck you, Assault Captain. As one's parents should do, it's true.
With variable levels of difficulty coming in the Criterion dungeons, I guess we finally got an ass
Finally got a what?
slider.
Ah. Alright, we gotta hit this wall thing here. Monitor room door. No, it looks like you gotta hit it too.
Still not letting it's holocalls available.
Then you can't use it, yeah?
Officer, the monitor stations are down and the area is secure.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you in person. Now the Republic can mount a real defense without the imps looking over their shoulders. I'm gonna get my squad out of here before anyone comes looking. Thanks for your help, though.
Your men seem pretty hurt. Do you need help getting out?
They're tough. We'll make it, now that you've cleared the way. When the Republic makes its move, the imps will never know it's coming. I'll look forward to seeing you there, friend.
Silas, your people may be tough, and we may have cleared the way, but this is not an instance area, so those guys are gonna respawn.
Yeah, they'll come back.
Got an elite over here who needs to die. I was just using my bombardment attack, and my character turned his back to the enemy and was using it on them. I was like, wait, what? Sorry for interrupting. What were you saying?
The poor guy in the back's just minding his own business just because vaporized. Splash damage.
That's how it must be.
My fusion missile hits him and just lights him on fire, and he can't do anything because he's on fire.
Hey, has he tried not being on fire? Look at that naked statue.
Apparently, NYPD cops are posing as Amazon and FedEx guys at subway stations to try and catch like fare evasion and all sorts of stuff like that. And someone quote tweets it, and it's like, I think that's what America likes to call secret police when it happens in other countries.
Yeah, I saw a thing about fare evasion being a thing that happens quite a bit in particularly New York, but probably Los Angeles as well.
Like, okay, look, okay, just tax the driver. Easy.
I saw
Phone thought I said it.
yeah, I saw a people here in Ottawa will just get in through the back door of a bus when it opens, and they won't pay. They'll just go sit down or stand. But because the buses are so packed, the driver's not going to walk back and check everybody's pay or not. I've only ever seen a driver check and see if someone had a transfer notice once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, once in my entire time using the bus system here.
Ah, the tables have turned.
Kinda. I was able to get up there much faster though. Tables have tabled.
Table.
See ya,
Make sure
Norin.
your engineers got the job done. Tram should be running fine now.
I knew you wouldn't let us down. The Emperor is dead set on strangling the city, but with people like you watching over her, she might pull through. Okay. Sure. Alright. It looks like the next thing we have to do is pretty far down there, and we only have 12 minutes left, so let's go into the Republic sales.
Closer to it, since it doesn't matter what level we are, and then we can start with it.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Since we don't really care about experience. This is, you know, like how gender reveal parties always go like horribly bad, and there's like fire and explosions.
Especially in the States, yes.
This one's good. Someone posts one. This is how gender reveal should be, and it's like the parents are like looking in this box, and there's like balloons. There's like a white balloons and gold, silver balloons and gold balloons, and they keep pulling them out. They're like, all right, where is it? Where is it? And then like their golden retriever comes running around the corner, trailing a whole bunch of pink balloons. That's cute. What a fucking place, though, bro. You know the people who have these parties are like just rich people because their houses are always insane.
Yeah, but you know that the real cause of the fires in that that weren't the gender reveal parties. It was the Jewish space lasers.
Oh yes, true.
How the fuck did you become a politician and have thoughts like that you try spreading?
America.
Like, I'd be like, okay, I don't want that person representing me.
Yeah, but there are a lot of people who do. People, because like the politicians finally realized that like they can actually get elected if they espouse like wild conspiracy theories. There's actually a lot of people.
Yeah, I know, and it's like, holy crap.
It's
Fuck.
very, 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 very deeply terrifying and upsetting.
I would say that it's any better here, but that type of mentality is gaining traction here as well. Alright, this is a good place right here.
Okay.
Alright, viewers, so I'm going to end the recording here. I'm going to end it right at 30 minutes.